Hi everyone, this is Michaela from the third floor, and today we're going to be talking about Dune, the graphic novel, Book 1, illustrated by Raúl Allen and Patricia Martin, and adapted by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson from the original 1965 novel by Frank Herbert, Brian's father. So why are we talking about this now? Well, it was recently published in late 2020. Dune, the novel, is also one of the best-selling sci-fi novels of all time. It won the first Nebula Award in 1966, which is given to the best sci-fi or fantasy novel. Also, in 1984, there was a movie directed by David Lynch, but if you've been watching TV or YouTube, you've probably seen the trailer for the new movie, which is coming out this October.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories, but everything important happens when we're awake.
Okay, so what is Dune about? Well, some of the themes are good versus evil, the fight for power, religion, politics, ecology. But if you just want a basic primer, we'll start with the main characters. So there's two houses, good house, bad house. There's House Atreides and there's House Harkonnen. So House Atreides, they're from the planet Caladan. Main character is Paul Atreides, who's 15 years old when the novel starts. He's heir to the House Atreides. He has special physical and mental abilities, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. His father is Duke Leto Atreides. He's intelligent, honorable, compassionate, except when it comes to his enemies. And his mother is Lady Jessica. She's a Bene Gesserit. So side note, there are a lot of made up words that might seem a little bit confusing at first, but you'll be able to figure them out from context. Anyway, she's a Bene Gesserit. So who are the Bene Gesserit? They're all women. They've been trained since childhood at a special school. It's basically like the galaxy's selective breeding program. Many of the Bene Gesserit don't know their parentage, so keep that in mind. And sometimes that's specifically held back from them. But anyway, why are they selecting the best genes? Well, they want to maximize the physical and mental capacities of humanity. So some of Lady Jessica's special abilities are using the voice, which is like mind control. She can determine when someone's telling the truth or holding the truth back. She also has superior hand-to-hand combat skills. So going back to Paul, he inherited many of these abilities that his mother has, but again, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So going back to House Harkonnen, the evil house, that's headed by Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, longtime rival of House Atreides, wants to take down House Atreides. Why? Well, the Harkonnens used to control Arrakis, the planet, which is where Dune is set. Dune is another name for Arrakis. But anyways, Harkonnens used to control Arrakis, but then the Emperor gave control of Arrakis to House Atreides. So why is Arrakis special? It's the only planet in the whole galaxy that produces spice melange, which is a drug that gives its users special abilities, longer lifespan, mind control. It also helps them travel through space. And obviously, whoever controls this planet controls the spice trade, and they are rich and powerful. So obviously, Harkonnens want to get back in that, but why did the Emperor give control to House Atreides in the first place? I'm not going to tell you, but you're going to have to keep reading. But Duke Leto does expect, that it's some kind of trap, that he's being sent there, but he can't say no to his Emperor. Okay, so then we have our characters from Arrakis. They're called the Fremen, which are the oldest inhabitants of Arrakis. If you've seen the old movie, the trailer, or even if you read the graphic novel, you'll see that they have blue eyes, no whites at all. And that's because of their constant exposure to spice. It's everywhere, it's in the air, it's rich in their diet. They also wear special suits to protect their body's moisture, to keep it in, because Arrakis, Dune, desert planet, water is very scarce, also very valuable. So what does Paul have to do with all of this? Well, the Fremen have a legend that a Bene Gesserit woman, Paul's mom, is going to have a child, Paul. They're from another planet, and this child is going to be their savior, their messiah, or their Mahdi, is the word that they use, who's going to lead them to salvation. So a lot of the Fremen, when Paul arrives, they think, he's the answer. So one more thing to add, there are giant sandworms that can devour basically anything. They live beneath the sand. They're attracted to spice. they're not cute. If you want a visualization, again, check out the graphic novel or even the trailer, and you'll probably agree.
A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. But if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
So a little bit more about the graphic novel version of Dune. It really sticks to that 1965 novel. There's no deviations. Characters' lines, some of them are exact word for word as they would be in the novel. Even the narration, just like in Dune, the novel, there is no omniscient narrator. It's narrated by characters' inner thoughts. It's the same way in the graphic novel. You'll see these little boxes, colored boxes, different color than the characters' lines. Graphics are gorgeous, very nice muted colors. If you find the graphic novel difficult to read because, everything's in all caps, I suggest checking out the digital version on Hoopla, which you could check out for free with your library card. They have a built-in magnifying tool, and you could zoom into each panel if you need larger print. Nice thing too about the graphic novel, compared to Dune, which is about 700 pages, this graphic novel is only 160 pages. However, it does not cover all of Dune. The original novel is split into 3 books. This is just book 1. So there will be another graphic novel coming in spring of 2022. All right, so that's all I have for you today. But come into the library, come and check out the graphic novel or the 1984 movie, or let us know if you need help with Hoopla. I'd be happy to sit down and show you how to use that. And just remember, having fun isn't hard when you have a library card. So until next time, bye.